What's up everyone, welcome back to another video. Let's make some salmon fried rice. You'll absolutely love this one. Let's get started. So here I have some day old rice, I have some mixed vegetables, I have some scallion, I have a couple eggs over here, I have some garlic and onion, I have my salmon already seasoning, I have some hoisin sauce, soy sauce, and some sesame oil. So this is how I season the salmon. I went light on the seasoning. I just went in with a little bit of cayenne pepper, Cajun seasoning, and some bouillon. I'm going to go in, add a little bit of vegetable oil just to allow the seasoning to stick onto the fish. And I'm going to coat it generously with that seasoning and allow this to sit down for about 5 to 10 minutes. You don't need a long time to marinate this, and you don't really need a lot of seasoning to season the fish. We don't want to overpower the fish with a lot of seasoning. So I'm just going to massage this in generously and set this aside. So to a heated pan, I'm just going to add just a little bit of oil just to coat the bottom of the pan, and I'm going to cook my salmon until it's fully cooked. So I like the crispy salmon skin. I won't be using it, but I'll be eating it. So here, so in future, if you want to eat your salmon skin, you could go ahead. So here I am pressing down on the salmon, make sure as if for it to not curl up while it's cooking, so I could get a nice crispy surface. So here I am flipping the salmon halfway through. You want to cook this until it's fully cooked but not overcooked, because we're going to flake this up a bit. So here I am flipping the salmon, and I'm going to allow this to cook. This cook for about a total of 7 to 8 minutes. And you want to go ahead and turn it on the sides to get it fully cooked and nice and tender on the inside with a nice crispy skin. Me and my kids did devour the crispy skin after we made the fried rice. So in that same pot, I'm going to go in with some sesame oil, my onion, and my garlic, and I'm going to saute this for about 2 to 3 minutes. Now I'm going to go in with my scallion and give it another good mix for another minute or so, just to combine all those flavors. Now, if you like, you could add as much or as little vegetable as you like. So I'm going to go in with some mixed veggies, and I'm going to season this a bit just to flavor the veggies. We don't want them to taste bland, so I'm just going to go in with a little bit of seasoning salt, not a lot, just a little bit, just to flavor the veggies. And we're going to saute this for another 2 to 3 minutes. Now, of course, you could go ahead and scramble your egg in a separate pot, but hey, I didn't think of doing this first, and I wasn't about to use another pot. So just scrape your veggies aside and then mix your egg up and then add it to the middle of your pan. And you want to season lightly with a little bit of salt and pepper just to flavor it a bit. And then you're going to go ahead and scramble your eggs right there in the pan. It's that simple. So you just want to move it around. At this point, the pan is fairly hot, so the egg will scramble up quickly, and you don't really want to overcook it. So you just want to move it around until everything comes together. It doesn't really matter if some of the mixed veggies get inside the egg. It doesn't really matter. So you just want to make sure that the egg is nice and cooked before moving on to the next step. Now that the egg is nice and cooked, I'm just going to go ahead and combine everything together. Now it's time to introduce my rice. You want to use day old rice for this, and if you don't have day old rice and you want to make fried rice on the same day, just kind of cook it earlier out in the day and spread it out and allow it to get nice and cold. But day old rice works best. So I'm just going to go ahead, mix well to incorporate, and have the eggs and the veggies throughout the rice. You just want to give it a good mixing and just get everything nice and situated in that pan. And of course, fried rice involve a lot of stirring. So I'm going to go ahead, add some dark soy sauce. If you have light soy sauce, by all means, use what you have. And I'm going to go in with some hoisin sauce. Now, the hoisin sauce add that hint of sweetness that you normally get from fried rice. But if you don't have hoisin sauce, you could just add some dark sweet soy sauce, whatever you have. And if you don't have that, just add a little bit of sugar, and I'm going to mix well to combine. Guys, if you have reached this far in the video and you haven't yet subscribed, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, follow, give me a thumbs up. That really helps my channel out a lot. Leave me a comment down below on what you think about it. Now that the rice is nice and coated, it's time for the star of the show. So here I am using 2 forks to break the salmon apart. We don't want to break this up too much into mushy pieces. We want to be able to see nice chunks of salmon throughout our fried rice. So we're just going to use our forks to break it apart and then add it to the rice and give it a good mix. And as I mentioned before, me and my kids did devour that crispy skin. Yes, it was so good. Now we're going to add the salmon and we're going to give it a good mix, and that's basically it. Your fried rice is ready. It's that simple to make your salmon fried rice, and you will definitely be trying this one here on out. By far, this is one of my fave. Yeah, and that's it. So here I am adding the rest because I didn't want to add all of it. We wanted to add some on top, but hey, I went ahead and add both my salmon pieces, and I'm giving it a good mix. I'm just going to go ahead and add some fresh scallion slash green onion, whatever you want to call it, just to make it look pretty and to give it that nice fresh bite. Serve this up however you like. It could be a side or it could be your main dish, whatever you choose. It's good either ways. So you want to just have a little squeeze of lemon over top just before serving, and yeah, that's it. That's it, my beautiful people. If you haven't yet liked this video, give it a like, share it to your friends, and let me know down in the comment section what you think about this recipe. That's it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Have a good day, and bye-bye.